What's up YouTube? This is Brian again with the Ecotechnify channel, and I'm going to show you another video on how to get rid of Bermuda grass in your garden. I believe the method I've developed this time works better than the previous video I've made on the topic, so let's check it out. So you see all this garden space I've made here is completely Bermuda grass free. It's almost the same size as my previous garden, but at our place now I have fewer problems with Bermuda grass. And you might have noticed in the margins of the video how I did that. I did it with old carpet. I have carpet, oh, that's a piece of wood, but I have carpet basically bordering my entire garden all the way around. And this has worked beautifully. As you can see, this is the border, the edge of the carpet. Let's take a look at what's underneath. Look at that. There's pretty much nothing underneath there. You can see Bermuda grass is trying to get in a little bit here, and it does that all the time, but it never makes it. It always goes quite a ways and then it dies out. All along the border here, we've got carpet on the outside of the garden. So as I've expanded the garden, I've just moved the carpet further out. When I want to add a new row, I just move the carpet out and cover in more Bermuda grass, and then I put in my garden beds. And this has worked perfectly. I mean, this is just way better than the old method. Something that's crucial in getting rid of Bermuda grass with carpet is that periodically you lift the edges up and set them back down. Because you can see here, Bermuda grass is going to want to crawl on top of the carpet and take over it. And if you leave it for long enough, say a couple years, without lifting up the edges of the carpet, the Bermuda grass will eventually cover it and take over, and you'll never see your carpet again. So what you have to do, it's maybe every couple months in the growing season, is just come to the edges, and just lift it up like this, maybe pull off any grass that's trying to put down some roots into the carpet. Just get rid of them. You just lift up the carpet and you set it back down. So you see you have a clean border, and any of the grass that's underneath the carpet is going to get killed out because it lacks sunlight. And that's the crucial aspect about getting rid of Bermuda grass with carpet, is that it's starving it for sunlight. It won't get rid of the water that reaches the grass. It won't prevent it from getting any nutrients from the soil, but it prevents it from getting any sun. And the carpet doesn't break down in the sun either, like some plastic wraps do and stuff like that. You can't leave them out for months and months and months, because a lot of them are UV sensitive and they'll break up on you. But carpet, this stuff's been going for nearly 3 years now. So you just lift up the sides, set it back down, you pull out any grass and weeds that might take hold on the edges, and there you go. Now I've got a spot in the field over here where I've had carpet for just about a year. I had a mulch pile on top of it because I didn't want the Bermuda grass to crawl up into the mulch and take it over. But I used up the mulch and I just pulled the carpet off, so you can see what a patch of ground looks like after just 1 year sitting on the ground on top of the grass, and how little there is left. So let's check it out. Look at this. There's virtually nothing left under here. You can see some of the Bermuda grass. Well, that's not even Bermuda grass. That's just some thorny weed. But here we go. Bermuda grass trying to get up in here, but it's got nowhere to go. Sometimes it pokes up through the carpet, but it rarely does. You just got to pull it up when it does, and it's not much work at all. You can see all the places where it tried to get up, but it wasn't successful. But underneath the carpet, You can see the whole time the carpet's down, the worms are in here, going through the dirt, leaving their worm castings all over the place. So this would just be a great place right now to start a garden bed or something. But it takes about a year. And then you can move it off. And so if you were just to start right here with a garden, you would want to surround this dirt patch with more carpet and just keep it going. Now it's not very pretty to have the carpet around your garden, so this is not for people who for whom aesthetics is a high priority in the garden. But it's not for me. We live way out in the country, and my garden is for growing food. My garden isn't for being in the Better Home and Gardens magazine. Bermuda grass pretty much precludes any possibility of being in that magazine anyway, with how much of an issue it is, unless I wanted to hire somebody full-time to pull it out for me. That's basically it. You just cover it in carpet, and it'll do the trick. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. Chemicals won't do it. Plastic and covering it in windows and stuff like that, and mulch in my previous video, it does it all right, but this is the key. You just got to get some carpet. Look for it on Craigslist. People are always giving it away before they toss it. We pulled ours out of our house when we renovated it, so we had a huge supply of free carpet. There you go. And just because I can, I'm going to show you guys our puppy. This is Sadie. Yes. Sadie is a German Shepherd Golden Retriever mix. He's Sadie. So there's our puppy. And there's Moon too. She's a good dog. Moon. Yeah.